Namaste. Okay, mic check. I'm trying to find the best camera angle to work with. It's not easy for me because I don't have any education or any. Yeah, I'm just teaching myself as I go. It kind of sucks because I think lighting is like 70% of the entire thing, something like that. I mean, once you have, everybody in position. Oh yeah, Srimad Bhagavatam. Sorry, let me find it. As far as the camera work goes, I'll try to show at least like half my body at all times. 2/3 might be ideal at least, which means I should back off a little bit. Then I can't reach it. It's a balance between practicality and style. It always comes down to that, it seems. Oh. Kind of works a little too low. So there's a such thing as too low. Okay, I'll go with this. Today is chapter 12 of Srimad Bhagavatam. Or chapter 3, sorry. Chapter 3. Let me double check here. Let me get my physical copy. What the fuck? Okay, something just fell and I don't know what it was. Okay, chapter 3 today. One second. going back. Namaste. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Tritiyotyaya Uditava Uvancham Tataha Sa Agatya Puram Svapetroshiva Svapetroshichi Kil Shoyan Svapetroshiki Sichi Svapetroshiki 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 Shoyan Sham Paladeva Samyutaha Nipantiyan Tungangan Dripu Yutanatam Tungangan Dripu Yutanatam Hatam Vyakaishad Vyasumoja Solvyam Vyakaishad Vyasumoja Solvyam Sanandi Paneha Sakarat Prokatam Brahmatidya Savisataram Tasamai Pradadvaram Putram Murtam Panchajanudarat Samahutam Pishimakakanya Pishimakakanya Yang Ye Shriyaha Saivanuena Pupushoyaishwam Ganan Taibaburatiyang Mishotam Sivapagam Jafre Padam Multuni Tatatasu Palnoha Kakudmato Vidtanaso Tamaso. Need to just double check. I don't wanna make a mistake. Yeah, okay. Kakudmato Vidtanaso Tamitvan Sivayambare Nagna Jiti Muvaha Dada Paganamana Napi Gurutiato Jinyan Akaneko Shataha Shasatra Purataha Sava Shasatraiha Puriyam Prapulgamya Iba Puriyang Yang Pitit Suralja Chad Diutarum Yadalte Vajriyang Drabatatam Sagano Brusha Nantaha Gridwa Murugo Nunamayam Matunam Sutam Murate Kam Papushwa Grasanan 들으셨더번 수나 보는 마티땀 다리들이양 아마는 들이 따뜻따뜻따나 야야 아마는 들이 따뜻따뜻따나 야야 셰숑 따뜻번 따다는 따흐 브라마 비베샹 따뜻한 흐르땅 스땅 나라데바까니야흐 구제나 들으셨더번 하리말 다바는 툼 우드타야 사디오 자거르 후허 브라할셔 브리드 Praharshaburido Nuraga Prahita Balokaiha Sam Muhulta Ekasaminana Nagareshu Yoshvitam Savitam Jaguruhe Panui Nanurupaha Sivamayaya Tasvapatiani Ajanayata Matuliani Tasvapatiani Ajanayata Matuliani Saivataha Ekaikasyam Tasha Prakaratel Bibu Prakaratel Bibu Pushoyan Kalamaga Tashare Badi Nadi Kalamagata Kalamagata Share Badi Nani Kaiha Runan Tataha Puramu Aji Kanat Seba Aji Kanat Sebayam Divyam Seba Pumsam Tejam Adishat Shamambaram Tevibadam Banam Buram Paribam Paribala Mevajam Anyam Shechan Tanantabakatra Dinabati Tukam Shechan Tanantabakatra Dinabati Tukam Shechan Katayat. I want to double check this is an ancient system. I like that system. It's supposed to be good, and I'm pretty sure that is, just that I've been messed with so many stupid stylish Devanagari lately that I have to look it up just to make sure. Okay, Bakatri. Yep, Bakatra. 나는 따바그트라 디나바티 득감시자 타카타야트. 아타테 프라트르 포트란원 바그쇼요흐 바디타는르 바네 자자나 푸허 꾸르꾸스와트람 요셔마 바타탄 발라이흐 사칼노두허 샤사나 사오발라남 구마는트라파케나 하타시리야 유셔무 시요타남 사누짜람 샤야남 바그노르 물비암 나나는다 바시아느 기야는 푸보얌 구셔베토르 파로 야드드로나 피시말주나 피마몰라이흐 아슈떠다 샤그쇼이히 누이고 Madame Shaira Step. I want to say the whole thing over. Give me 1 second. My Alexa is acting up. I'm trying to set its volume at 10% all the time, unless it's at 20%. It does whatever it wants. Okay. 기야는 부보얌 그샤페토르 파로 야드드로나 피시말주나 피마몰라이흐 아실떠다샤 그쇼히누이코 마담 샤이라 스템 발람 둘비셔함 야두남 미토 야다이쇼 바비탄 비바도 마트바마다 다무람 빌로짜나남 마트바마다 다무라 빌로짜나남 나이쇼 바토바야 이아나토니오 마이유디아 때는 딸다 탓대 마이유디아 때는 딸다 탓대 스바얌스마 에밤 산지는 디아 바가바는 스바라지에 스타피아 탈마자무 나는 다야마사 수호르다흐 사투남 발트마 달샤야느 우드따라얌 트르따흐 부로발샴 밤샤흐 불밤샤흐 부롤밤샤흐 사트바 피마니우땅 사트바 피마니우나 사바이 드라우누여 스더라 산찌는 산쯔 치는 나흐 드라우누여 스더라 산치는 산쯔 드라우누여 스더라 산쯔 치는 나흐 보날 파가바땅 트르따흐 아야자야드 탈마수따마시바메 타이스트리 필비푸흐 아야자야드 탈마수따마시바메 타이스트리 필비푸흐 아야자야드 탈마수따마시바메 타이스트리 필비푸흐 소피 구셔마마누자이 라구셔느 레메 거르셔너 마누브라타흐 파가바나피 비시바트마 루카베다파타누가흐 까마는 시슈에베 드바이바티야 마사크타흐 상키야마 스티타흐 상은키야마 스티타흐 스니그드 타스미땅 아발로케나 방짱 비유셔카르바양 짜리트레노 바디에나 시리니케테나 짜트마나 이맘 로카맘 짜이바 라마야는 수타람 야투느 레메 쿠셔나다양 따뜻다 쿠셔너스트리 쿠셔너사오 후르다흐 나뜻다 쿠셔너스트리 쿠셔너사오 나뜻다 쿠셔너스트리 쿠셔너사오 후르다흐 나시양이밤 라마마노시양 삼바트 사라가노는 바후는 그러하마테슈 요게슈 비라가흐 사마장야땀 나이바티네슈 까메슈 나이바티나흐 스바얌 뿌마는 고 비시람은 페땀 요게나 요게시바라 마누브라타흐 부리엄 가다치트끄이 더 피리아드 포자쿠마라카이흐 부리엄 가다치트끄이 더 피리아드 피리아드 포자쿠마라카이흐 I could move on. 고비탕 문화야흐 샤뿔 파가바는 마딱. Okay, I'll say it one more time. 부리암 가다치트끄리다드 피리아드 보 가다치트끄리다드 피리아드 포자쿠마라카이흐 고비탕 문화야흐 샤뿔 파가바는 마딱 고비탕흐 따따흐 까티파야의 마사에 버러슈누이 포자는 닭가다야흐 까티파야의 마사에 버러슈누이 까티파야의 마사에 버러슈누이 포자는 따따흐 까티파야의 That's why this angle doesn't work, because it's blocking my face. I've known that, but I'm still messing up. Sorry, I'm forced to take a break. I think that works. This planet doesn't care about Sanskrit, like real Sanskrit scholars. This planet kind of sucks. For the only things that are good on this planet are cats, pizza, and skateboarding. That's it. That's it. That's what you have on the earth. Everything else requires karma. These things are free on the earth. Cats, pizza, and skateboarding. I mean, you still gotta pay, for pizza and pay for your pet and pay for a skateboard. But Gaimig-wise, those are free. They don't cost you any gaima payback. Oh, and a vegetarian pizza with no meat. Meatless pizza. Okay. Alright, here we go. Tasyavam Ramamanasya Sambat Saraganoන Bahuna Guruhamateshu Yogeshu Viragaha Samajayata Daivati Neshu Kameshu Daivati Nah Svayam Pumana Go Bishramam Peta Yogena Yogeshivaramanubratah Puryam Kadachitakari Dadapiriya Dupoja Kumarakaiha Kadachitakari Dadapiriya Dupoja Kumarakaiha Puryam Kadachitakari Dadapiri Kadachitakari Dadapiriya Kadachitakari Dadapiriya Dupoja Kumarakaiha Kopitang Munayaha Shapul Bhagavatam Mata Kovidaha Shapul Bhagavatam Mata Kovidaha Tataha Katipaya Masae Boroshanui Pojananta Kadayaha Katipaya Masae Boroshanui Pojananta Kadayaha Yayuha Prabha Samporoshatua Ratail Dabel Deva Bimohitaha Ratail Deva Bimohitaha Tatra Snatava Betraran Devan Betranan Devan Roshwim Shajaiva Tadamam Pasang Dapayetavata Vipurapyo Gabo Bahuguno Taduha Hiranoyam Rajatam Shayam Pasam Siajina Kamambalan Pasam Siajina Kamambalan Yanam Ratani Panam Kanyan Taram Puratati Kari Mapi Ananam Torurasam Depio Datitavan Bhagavata Panam Govi Puran Tan Sabah Shurah Puranue Mulpuvi Multapihu Iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Paramahamsiyam Samitang Yang Duriti Yasakanan Tevidurod Taraba Sambade Duriti Yasakanan Tevidurod Taba Sambade Duriti Yotiang Yahu. Must take a little break. Should I take a break? I don't know. Adjust my camera a little bit. Okay. Alright, that kind of works now. Alright, so that's my new position. I need to mark it somehow. Alright, I'll mark it. Yeah, this like, they give out stickers everywhere when you buy, your nicotine product. They give you the sticker when you buy anything that there's like stickers attached to it. If it's hip enough, So I'm using these stickers to mark my camera positions. So I've picked that up from working as an extra because that's what they do all day long, So I learned it without having to do it because I watched it so many times. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. So half and half. And these are like nice stickers, so they don't look bad on the floor. Because on film set they usually use like masking tape, I think, some type, paper tapes. So I bought Roz. This is a very good nicotine product. I am not advertising. What am I doing? But my point is, their stickers taste like their flavor. This is clear diamond. The sticker smells like clear diamond. Okay, here we go. So now the translation. Okay, here we go. It's book 3, chapter 3. Friday. Doesn't feel like a Friday. I have to wake up consciously. Discourse 3. Uddhava continued. Then, in order to afford delight to his parents, the Lord returned to the city, accompanied by Baladeva, and knocking down Gamansa from his high seat and killing him, dragged his lifeless body along underground. Having learned the Vedas along with the sciences subsidiary to the same, from Sandipani, his preceptor, who recited them to him but once, he restored to him his dead son by way of the preceptor's fee after ripping up the belly of the demon Panchajana, trampling on those that had been invited on behalf of Princess Rukaminui by her comeliness, that vied with Goddess Lakshmi's, and who stood gazing. The Lord carried her away with the intention of marrying her by mutual consent, knowing her to be his own share, even as Suparno carried away the jar containing nectar. Having tamed the bulls whose nostrils had not been bored through, he married Princess Satyang, and an assembly of suitors called for the election of a husband by the princess. But when the other assembled princes, who were foolish enough to retain a passion for her, even though their pride had been curbed, took up arms, he disposed of them with his own weapons, himself remaining unscathed. Like a hand-picked husband, the Almighty Lord took away the celestial tree for his favorite consort in order to please her. And on this account, Inandra, blind with rage, pursued him with his bodyguards. For Inandra is indeed a toy in the hands of his wives. seeing her son, who seemed to swallow the sky with his body, killed by the Lord's disgust, Sudarshana, goddess earth, prayed to him when the Lord bestowed on the deceased son the portion of his kingdom that had not been annexed, and entered the Gymnasium. Seeing Shri Hari, the befriender of the afflicted, the princesses that had been kidnapped there by Naraka sprang on their feet and at once accepted him as their husband through glances that betrayed their excessive joy, bashfulness, and love. Having assumed by his wonderful divine potency an equal number of forms suited to those girls, the Lord accepted their hand with due ceremony at one and the same hour, though in different palaces. In order to extend the sphere of his Li-La, playful activity, he begot 10 sons through each of them, sons that were his own images in every respect. When Kalayavana, Jarasananta, Sharva, and others besieged the city with their armies, he took the initiative himself and had them killed by his people, lending to them his own divine power. Of the demons, Shambhala, Bhanu, Mura, Parabala, Dvivida. And other warriors like Tanantabhagatara, some he disposed of himself, while others he caused to be dispatched. Thereafter he brought about the destruction of monarchs who had joined the size of your nephews, and who made the entire globe rock as they marched to Kurukushvatara with their armies. Nay, he did not rejoice, even when he saw Suyodhana, with his satellites lying prostrate on the battlefield, his thighs broken. Suyodhana, who had lost his fortune as well as his life as an outcome of the wicked counsel of Karno, Dushasana, and Shakuni. Even though the earth has been relieved of a huge burden through the destruction of armies with a total strength of 18 Akashauhinuis at the hands of Acharya Drona, Bhishma, it is yet negligible when compared to the irresistible might of the Yadus, still flourishing under the protection of my part manifestations. Drunk with wine, when they quarrel among themselves, their eyes suffused with blood, that will be the only way of exterminating them and no other. As a matter of fact, they will disappear as soon as I get ready. Pondering thus, the Lord securely placed King Yudhishthira on his throne and brought delight to his near and dear ones by showing them the way of the righteous. The seed of Puru's line that was duly planted in the womb of Uttara by Abhimanyu, and was later torn up by the missile discharged by Ashwatthama, was eventually preserved by the Lord. The Almighty Lord persuaded Yudhishthira to perform no less than 3 Ashwamettas, and the Emperor too, devoted as he was to Sri Kurushunu, had a happy life protecting the earth with the help of his younger brothers. The Lord as well, who is the soul of the universe, enjoyed the pleasures of life at Dwaraka, keeping to the path chalked out by the Vedas and the Smritis, and remaining unattached to those pleasures in conformity with the spirit of Sankhya Yoga, delighting this as well as the other world, and the Yadus in particular, by his endearing smiles and loving glances, his words sweet as nectar, his irreproachable conduct and his person, which was the abode of all charm and splendor. He revelled by night and with his consorts, affording them the pleasure of his company and showing them momentary affection. As he thus enjoyed life for many years, he felt an aversion for the performance of religious duties binding on a householder and conducive to the pleasures of sense. What man, then, who is in the power of province, and who seeks to please Shri Kurushunu through the practice of devotion, would set his heart on the pleasures of sense, which are in the gift of providence? Once, when the youths of the Yadus and Pojas were playing in the city, they offended some sages, who in their turn pronounced a curse on the boys, knowing as they did the intention of the Lord. Some months after that incident, the Vishnuyis, the Pojas, the Antakas, and others drove in their chariots to Prabhasa with great joy, deluded as they were by Shri Kurushanu. Having bathed there and propitiated the mains, gods, and rushes by offering them handfuls of water taken from that place, they gifted cows possessing many good qualities to the Brahmanos. They further gave away to them gold, silver, beds, wearing apparel, deerskin, blankets, palanquins, chariots, elephants, unmarried girls, plots of land as a means of subsistence, and foods containing a variety of tastes, in a spirit of dedication to the Lord. And then those valiant men who lived for the sake of cows, and the Brahmanos alone, bowed to them with their heads touching the ground. Thus ends the third discourse in Book 3, consisting of a dialogue between Vidura and Uddhava of the great and glorious Bhagavata Purana, otherwise known as the Paramamsa Samhita. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna do more Sanskrit studies, maybe another hour. Yeah, and then I'll chant. The same thing. I didn't do ASMR yesterday, and it's, I have to do it every day. So I don't have a choice anymore. It's not something that I could skip. I found out. I'm finding out things the hard way. Okay, thank you very much. This camera works for me, the angle. I just gotta make sure I have to show 1/3, more than 1/3 of my body. 1/2 is my limit, lower limit, low limit. Okay, thank you. So yeah, more Sanskrit studies next. Namaste.